Greetings everyone, Blackshot here and welcome to first episode of Tropico 3. Playing the full complete edition. I don't know how they gonna call it, because the base game is called Special Steam Edition on Steam, and then there's also Absolute Power expansion pack, so I don't know. And no idea if this will be a long series or not. But I'm just gonna give it a try. And to be fair, I only recently had this idea of okay, I'm gonna just give it a try from the very beginning, the earliest point of the series. I tried to run the Tropico 1 and 2, but they are just too archaic for me. Not even gameplay wise, but you are unable to change the graphic settings, the window is too small. So basically it's a whole shebang of me not wanting to bother too much. While Tropico 3 does have, at the very least it supports the graphic resolution that I'm using, so at least that's nice. And yeah, we're just gonna play this a little bit. I do not have, there's no working trainer, at least not from the source that I'm usually using, but there might be some cheats working, so obviously I'm not gonna bother trying this game the legit way, because I have a whole lot of other titles to play. And honestly, Tropico 3 might have the same issue that I had with the Tropico 4, the sequel to this game, is that it takes a long ass time for you can build a lot of buildings, but it doesn't matter because you do not have the citizens for it. So we're gonna go with the tutorial first, obviously.
Congratulations, Presidente! Your swift
Tropico's
rise
vibe.
to power is an inspiration to us all. I am your most humble and loyal advisor, Penultimo. Although your wisdom knows no bounds, let me provide a few starting pointers on ruling our
Jesus Christ.
magnificent nation. Please press the OK button if you will condescend to listen to my prattle. A good ruler knows what goes on in every corner. Sometimes you will want to take a closer look. Good job, Presidente! With such skills, you will turn Tropico into a marvelous. The word bueno! You can
so we are
also
just-
tilt the camera by holding down the according to our intellectuals and some guy named Elder. Look how fat. Very good, Presidente. Do you know what the most precious resource of
So it feels
Tropico
like this
is?
game
Why,
runs-
it's the people, of course. And you need to know what goes on in their heads to make the best use of them. Select a citizen by left-clicking
No me
on it.
interesa.
The bars in the Overall tab represent what a citizen needs. Presidente, what can be more? Here you can see how pleased this person is by the different factors in his life. His children. When people are hungry, they go to the... It is very important to have your farms produce enough food for... You have given your order, and your farmers are on their way to plant papaya. Both. It seems that this farm is also understaffed. In order to attract more workers, you should increase the wages. You can do that from the Fees and Salaries tab. Open the... Please, Presidente, can you fire Pedro Mendoza for me? He is lazy. Haha! Goodbye, Pedro, and good luck on the labor market. Now, an honest Tropican will be able to take this job. I spent a good... You can check different statistics related to the current situation on the island. Tropico makes its pesos from tobacco exports at the moment. When the tobacco crops are ready, the farmers gather them and store them.
Okay.
President. Edicts are different presidential orders that can...
Okay.
Presidente, it is always good to practice your election speeches. In your election speeches, you can promise... The island is running smoothly, but you may address any hot issue that you view as a serious problem. You may praise anyone you wish. I am sure they will appreciate it. As for promises, the religious faction is always on my back because we still have not built the church.
Okay.
Ay caramba! Presidente, it seems that the practice speech has somehow been leaked to the public. The religious faction is... Very good, Presidente. These good...
Yeah, speeding things up is probably the... I think I'm gonna be doing a lot.
Our new church is ready, Presidente, but there is no priest, so it stays. Enough about the affairs of the little people, Presidente.
Fast! I don't have all day!
I am glad you decided to get out of the palace, Presidente. Let us go for a walk in our beautiful country.
All
If
right,
you take
all
care
right,
to
I'm
build
going.
roads and garages, you would all... The people love you, my Presidente. And you should take care to always keep them on your side, no? A coup d'etat or an uprising is not a pretty sight. You can address the people from the balcony of your palace. This will increase their respect towards you. With your avatar selected, right-click on the palace to go and give a speech from the balcony. See?
What is it now? It's always all work and no play for Presidente.
Presidente, I can now see why you are in power and I am just your humble servant. You truly know how to move the people's hearts. There are...
Okay. So that, generally speaking, gives like a vibe of how to do. Advanced tutorials?
Pleased to meet you, Presidente. I am Penultima's brother, Segundo. I found a new island for you to rule. I picked it specifically because it has very few problems that can be fixed quite easily. As my brother Penultimo likes to say, less work is always good. There is something wrong with the industry on this island. A foreign expert I met in a bar told me we can make much more money if we optimize. Unfortunately, he was too drunk and passed out before I could get him to tell me what exactly.
Muy buenas.
The teamster will carry the logs produced by our woodcutters to the lumber mill, where they will be processed further. These may take some time, so consider increasing the game speed. After that, the processed lumber is transported to the dock, where it will be loaded on a ship and sold.
Yeah, it's not effective.
Presidente, if we build a furniture factory, it will process the lumber into furniture, which is more expensive. Let us construct a furniture factory to ensure hefty profit. The foreign expert I told you about has finally recovered from his hangover. It turns out that he was talking about optimizing our industry with better transportation. Apparently, the industrial Let's start by building a road from the city to the industrial complex. You can select the road from the infrastructure tab in the build menu. Now we need 2 garages. One near the industrial complex and one near the city. Let me... Presidente, I have some good news. And just as I thought, people are unhappy because of the lousy healthcare. To resolve this problem, we should construct a clinic. Dios mío, what have I done to deserve this? The clinic is ready, but the stupid doctor decided he would work as a professor in the ancient ruins at the end of town instead. Now the clinic is operational and the people's happiness will improve in time. However, we cannot afford to wait. It seems that the Loyalists are the prominent faction on this island. This means that they have more supporters than the Loyalists on other islands in the Caribbean. Recently, they are beginning to have doubts about your leadership skills. Turns out the Loyalists do not want elections. Well, it's too late to change that. What else do they want? A museum to be made in the house where you spent your childhood years. But that place was demolished years ago. You specifically asked for the workers to make sure no 2 bricks remain on top of each other. Looks like I'll have to edit your autobiography again. Anyway, let us construct your childhood museum. Let us see to the other demands of the Loyalists. Now they want an edict depicting the greatness of your persona. I'm not sure what they like more, an ideology book or to proclaim a national day. Issue the one you like best.
Oh, what the fuck?
Marvelous job! We did what we could with the major demands of the Loyalists. Once a faction gets bigger, it suddenly thinks it's a... They are upset that you lowered the wages of your palace guards after they got... Good work, Presidente. Now, I leave the campaigning to you. After all, you are the ruler, and I'm only the one doing all the work. I mean, I am your honest and loyal advisor, of course. If you want, you can give a speech from the balcony of your palace to win a few more Tropican votes. You can also give the men counting the ballots a few pointers about the best way to count votes. Also, remember that you can speed up time when you are ready to face the election date. You still have a whole year for campaigning and swaying the voters in your favor. Use it wisely.
Are you a rebel?
How can I destroy something? Well, let's get ourselves a church. Okay, I don't see an option to destroy anything, so... Sucks. No, this...
Never fear, President is here.
Yeah, I think we won't have an issue with winning the elections.
You won, Presidente! You manipulated the people to your own whims. I am so proud of your devious nature. Of course, the Tropicans are still as whiny as they ever were, so be prepared to receive the next batch.
Okay, Absolute Power is the expansion pack campaign, so let's see what's the classic campaign about. Bananas. Export at least 8,000 units of agricultural exports. Honestly, let's go with the... Okay, so... Agricultural exports, you say? Not papaya, but
Speak fast. I don't have all day.
Trainer not work. Not trainer, but
Good morning, Tropico! I am Juanito, and this is Tropico News Today, keeping a finger on the pulse of the nation. Stay tuned to TNT for the best music and the most optimistic news.
so the money works. Teamster's office, and this is construction.
According to our sources, we're suddenly filthy rich and our treasury keeps growing bigger and fatter. If this is so, why do I still feel as poor and miserable as before? Yes, some numbers tell me that I should be happy and content. But I still can't find enough cash to pay for that red Che Guevara t-shirt I saw at the store.
Man, there was only a cheat for like fast bringing so I guess we want to do the contributing and if you agree that furthers to handle okay.
Yo quisiera dormir más tarde, la gata no me dará la mi gata me va echando sus diálogos, no me molestes más.
The windy season has started, and all Tropicans with right minds are staying in the pub or home drinking, excluding those working, of course. For the others, listen to our station and relax. There is nothing better than the bad weather, as the prominent writer tells us.
Something like child.
Yo te vi encima del tejado como un gato prieto. Estaba bailando rumba.
Where the fuck is it?
¿Qué le pasa esa gatica? Pero mira qué bonita esta gata loca. Medio loca. Gata loca. Bailar. Si tú no vienes a menegrar, no te voy a dar tu cosa. Medio loca. Esta gata es medio loca y lo que no sabes tú, se me fue para un gimnasio y empezó a estudiar Kung Fu. Día 4 de diciembre, la gata se me subió y me dijo mi madrina la gata, lo que le va echando. Mi gatica, qué rica. Qué pica, mi Me tiene loco. ¡Qué barbaridad! Yo no te voy a llevar conmigo, gata loca, si tú no te pones para la cosa. Gata loca.
Are you a rebel? What is it now?
My story today is about the recently announced national holiday. And Presidente wants to distract our attention from the crimes that the government commits by usurping the symbols of our nation in servitude of his regime. We shall not fall for such petty tricks. Only fools will rejoice in such celebrations.
Okay. What is the
This is Betty Boom, the voice of
8,000 units
truth.
of agriculture?
Today I will
exports?
expose the brainwash attempts of El Presidente. His new ideology book has been called the True Tropican Bible by the government. This could have been worrying if the book was not as stupid as it actually is.
Is there a freaking like good place for sugar?
Compañeros, there has been a recent development in our foreign policy. Apparently, the relations with the USSR are warming, and El Presidente is making a big turn left towards the bright red future. And while our Soviet friends paved the revolutionary road for us, now they are just a bunch of oligarchic bureaucrats who turn their backs on the perpetual struggle for freedom. Boycott any Russian caviar, and hey, Miguel, hands off that borscht!
Yeah, again, sadly, Tropico 3 has the same issue I have with the 4th game, that sadly the fact that citizens, like, it's not going fast, like it's... Okay, right. Clinic. Oh, people keep exporting.
This is Betty Boom with your daily ration of truth. Today's headline: our double-dealing leader has boasted that Tropico improved its relations with the immoral United Slaves. I tell you people, no good will come out of the cooperation with this superpower. It is a common fact that the CIA is calling the shots in America, and if you ask me, they are to blame for the election of El Presidente.
High school. Where the fuck is it? Okay.
Kaboom! This is TNT, and I am Juanito.